Throughout December, this alternative Advent adventure will give you a single idea each day in the areas of planning, productivity and peace that you can ponder over the festive period and use to power up your personal productivity planning for 2022. Like, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on tomorrow's alternative Advent adventure. Right, let's get into it. Hey there, welcome to day 4 of our alternative Advent adventure. Here we go, here's the next one. And we are going to be talking about getting things done. So if you are not aware of GTD, it stands for Getting Things Done. It comes from the book Getting Things Done by David Allen, and if you haven't read it and you want to find out all about your how to improve your productivity, then this is a must-read book. It's absolutely brilliant. I'm just going to share with you a couple of things from Getting Things Done. The first one is around getting all the open loops that you have swimming around your brain into a system so that you never forget them. And because they're in a system, you don't have to keep them in your brain. Okay, so it's all the open loops that you're trying to remember, you need to put them into a system. And Dave Allen's methodology is technology agnostic. If you want to use a pen and paper, that's fine, knock yourself out. If you want to use a digital solution, that's also fine, knock yourself out. It works in digital and paper and hybrid, but you have to have a way of getting those open loops that take up brain capacity, get them out of your brain and into your system so that they can never be forgotten. So all those dates and reminders and tasks and to-dos that you've got, the ones that you wake up in the middle of the night and they keep you awake with worry, those are the ones you need to get into your system. And when you're going through implementing getting things done, it's really useful to keep a notepad and pen by the side of your bed or your phone if you use voice memos, because when you do wake up in the middle of the night with those things that suddenly pop into your head and wake you up, you can just record them down, and in the morning you can put them into your system to make sure that the open loops are closed and they're not swimming around in your head taking up mental capacity. So that's the first thing. The second thing is understanding what a project is. And in the Getting Things Done methodology, a project is anything that requires more than one action. And so lots of people have what they might call an action on their to-do list, but when you look at it, it's not an action, it's a project, because it requires more than one task. And if you've got anything that's been hanging around on your to-do list for a while, then there's a very strong chance that that's because it's not a to-do, it's not an action, it's actually a project. And I'll give you an example. I need to book my car in for a service. So on the face of it, that's quite simple. It's an action. But before I can book my car into a service, I need to have a conversation with my wife about what are the family commitments on the days where I might want to book the car in for the service. Then I need to find the number for the garage. Then I need to call them and see when they can do the service. So all of a sudden there's 3 actions right there. And that's before I even get anywhere near taking my car and booking a courtesy car and going to pick the car up again. So what seems like an action, book my car in for service, actually is a project. There's more than one action there. And so understanding that your projects are things with more than one action can mean that you get more of your activities that have been hanging around a long time completed because you realize there's more than one action. So what you have to do is you have to write down the very next thing that you need to do to move that project closer to completion. And that's all you ever need to do for any project. What is the next thing to move you forward? So that is day 4 of our alternative Advent adventure. It is getting things done. I'll see you tomorrow.